Alright, this is how we're rolling tonight. These were catfish nuggets. Made that purple, or I should say black plum, which is actually purple, teriyaki sauce, and I marinated. So now we're going to do the first batch of these. We're going to go skin side down. This is 4 pounds of catfish nuggets. I don't even know what side skin side is anymore. Doesn't really matter, right? It's getting the fit. I did one of these last night. Amazing. Alright, that one we'll just put like that. Very oily. For a marinade, these are probably better off dry marinated, like a dry rub, because as you can see, it doesn't really absorb. Alright, that looks good. Look at my hand. That purple staining, and look, it barely even stained this. Look, it's pure white. This did not stain it at all. Alright, what we're going to do, I believe I cooked it for like about 3 minutes or so on each side. So 6 minutes total. And we'll bring it back right after we're done. I think I'm going to do like 2 batches tonight. And then some of the, I want to do a reduction. I didn't throw the second bottle. The third bottle that I did is all gone. I used it for some of the London broil I did. The second bottle, I didn't throw it in the freezer. Third is in the freezer. So we'll be back and you can check this out. Will not absorb that purple flavor. So catfish is a waste of time. Nice swai. Even tilapia, I don't think it'll absorb it either. But as long as it's cooking in it, you're going to get a little bit of that flavor. Alright, just shut the flame off. They're still cooking. It was a lot louder. I waited till all the juice disappeared. We're going for the blackened. We want the blackened. You always with catfish, you always want the blackened. Blackened catfish. I remember the first time I had this. It was a gift from God. Alright, there you go. Actually, you know something? See, what I should do is flip it every like 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'd probably get a better cook. All that oil that's in there, that's all healthy. There's no juices left at all. Alright, let's cook this. On the second batch, we're going to try something different. This is the first time anyone has ever eaten this, so... Sure, people have had catfish before, but they've never had the purple plum teriyaki. I cannot wait to do this in chicken. Chicken breast should be on sale for $1.99 a pound next week. And we're doing strips of chicken. Not as oily as this, but the oil is actually good for you. We're going to save that oil. All right, let's finish this batch up and then work on our second batch. Hear it. I did 5 on one side, close to 4 on the second. See, we got our blackened. Want to leave that oil. That oil is good. That's probably like cod liver oil. One of the healthiest oils is this catfish oil. Now all that little whatever you want to call the leftovers, we're going to leave that in there. Oops. It's our first batch. Very oily fish. It's oily because what? It's good for you oil. Better than butter. Alright. Here comes our second batch. This time, we're going to show you in-betweens. Oops, got some juice everywhere. All right, we're gonna do one big handful, another big handful. All right, start spreading it out. Start spreading the news. Go there. Let's go that way. Leave that one, that's a little one. It's a big one. That's a real fat one. That's a big fatty. And there we go. 2 handfuls fills the pan. Mush it down. All right, I'm going to throw this on. Now look at the way it looks right now. We have extra oil in there. That's cod liver oil almost. But it's like catfish. I was drinking it last night. I did one little piece and it was 3 minutes. The first side is going to be like 5 minutes because I have so much to do. And then the second side is like 4 minutes. And I'm using that ceramic titanium tech. All right, that's going to be 1 batch, 2 batch. We're going to put this back in the fridge for another time. And then all that juice that's in there, we're going to do something. I'm having trouble sealing the bag. Houston, we have a problem. Time to cook this. Now I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is going to change very fast. Do you see what this looks like? This time we're going to cook it for like 2 minutes. We're going to flip it. 2 minutes, flip it again, and you'll see. This time we're like, I don't have a cooking show. I'm putting my stuff on the table. Eventually, I might have a cooking show. Oh, wait. You're on my channel, my world. It is a cooking show. No one probably has ever eaten that, ever. Close to 2 minutes. And this time it's not as accurate as last time because we have leftover oil. But this time, what are we going to do? We're going to start flipping these babies. We want the blacken, but the key is, see all that juice that's in there? You want to get rid of the juice. Sorry, OJ. Didn't mean to offend you. But this is how we cook. See how it like puffs up? You want to get rid of that puffiness. There we go. I was watching a cooking show and like some cook was like trying to make up for him burning something. All right, but you definitely have to cook this until all the juice is gone and the catfish blackens. All right, so that's our first turn. We're going to turn this a couple times. We need to make this look like that, except this time we're rotating in the middle of cooking. This is the second batch. You can hear what's going on in the background. Craziness, right? All that oil. Look at it. I'm going to shut the fire down. And now we're going to flip these. What? Blacken. Blacken. Oops. Almost broke that one. Blacken. Blacken. Alright. Hey. I'm learning how to cook catfish. Look at all that oil. I was going to use a different medium to flip everything where I chose this. Alright, there you go. We're going to finish it out. That's a fatty. Fatty. Probably a little bit more than 2 minutes. My stuff's done. This looks better than that. Pause for the cause. You hear everything in the background, right? Less than 2 minutes. Bam! That is definitely next level. Oops, sorry, sir. want to drain it. That oil is like straight from God. Look at it over here. It's so flavorful. I was pointing with my hand and then I looked into the camera and I was like, uh-oh, I'm pointing in the wrong spot. Look how slippery. People that have like, I can't even pick it up. It's like liquid gold. All right. Need that leftover oil. This is probably the healthiest oil on the planet. Everyone is extra virgin olive oil. I was 3 years old and God showed me this oil. Or he actually showed me this food. Something about it. I don't know. Don't think it cures cancer, but sure tastes good. You cannot like marinate this in any type of, it's way too fatty. Look how much fat is in there. All right. You know how I always do my peeps? Guy I know that's like the king of certain town has a restaurant. So I promised him some, and then someone I know today did me a big favor. So I'm going to give her some little something for her. Thank you. I forget your name, but she's a little girly, so oh well. I'm going to reduce this down and see all that oil. I'm going to put that on there. Heaven on earth. Thank you, God.